begin? I think I've tried telling my story over and over again, but every time I try to start my story, something else pops into my mind and I gotta start all over again. So I guess if we're gonna go to where my story begins, we're gonna have to go all the way back to when I was 13. I guess at 13 I had always been self-medicating. I just didn't realize it till now. First time I picked up a bottle was at my grandparents' house. They had a liquor cabinet. Me and my friends decided to stay home from school one day. I was 13 and we got into the cabinet and we drank my grandpa's Remy Martin. Go figure, expensive teenagers. Little did I know. That's a joke. Anyways, it started off there, and I remember I would drink a lot, but I was a binge drinker. I didn't drink every day, so I wasn't self-medicating every day, I guess, back then. But I would binge drink, and then I wouldn't drink for a long time. And I didn't do any other drugs. And then I got a little bit older, and I had boyfriends trying to get me to try different drugs and things. And I was young. I didn't know. And I tried them. First, I smoked weed, and I tried coke, and I tried speed, and thankfully none of them stuck with me. They weren't really things that interested me. They caught a lot of my friends, and my friends was doing them all the time, and I was just the drinker. So I was pretty much the semi-normal person. And then I got older and older, and I would drink more and more and more and more. And I gave myself alcohol poisoning at one point. And still I didn't stop. And then when I came here to Vegas, pills were new. They were new to me anyways, not to Vegas, but I didn't know anything about any kind of pills, nothing, I just knew when you had surgeries, you would take them for pain, and then you wouldn't take them anymore, and that's pretty much how I did it. Like, when I had my tonsils taken out when I was younger, I never got addicted to any pain pills or anything. And then, I met somebody out here, and he used to dabble here and there with hydrocodones and stuff while he drank, and I was not really into that, and he used to always try to get me to put one in my mouth, and I would always say no, Well, one day I just did a half and drank, and, it intensified the alcohol and stuff, but, no big deal, nothing like that. Then, May 9th, 2010 changed my life forever. I was dating a man that I knew for 2 years, and we were friends for 2 years. And after that, we started dating, to try to make the story shorter. And we knew each other really well, pretty well at least. Everybody thought we did. Everybody thought he was the greatest guy. I thought he was the greatest guy. I thought everything was, pretty good. At this point in my life, I had already saved money and I was getting ready to buy a home, getting ready to set my future, to settle down and start for early retirement. And all of a sudden my boyfriend started acting really weird and showing a lot of insecurities. And I definitely don't like to be told what to do because I'm an alpha female and I've always been on my own. And I have a problem when men try to tell me what to do. I usually walk away. Well, I told this one I didn't want to be with him anymore because he embarrassed me in front of my boss and my coworkers at my job. So when I told him I didn't want to be with him anymore, he picked up a wrought iron metal mirror that I bought that was really expensive, and I was sitting down putting my makeup on in front of it. He picked it up and he threw it over the back of my head and split my head open, and there was glass stuck inside my head. There was bits and pieces and millions of pieces everywhere, and then there was nothing left but a pole. So he picked up the pole and he began hitting me with the pole. Well, thank God I know how to take care of myself, because he was coming at me with the pole towards my face, telling me he was gonna kill me. If he couldn't have me, nobody was gonna have me. Yes, I know I don't look like a hot ass prize right now. That's because I am in fresh recovery from being addicted, and that's what my video is about. We'll get to that. Anyways, so this man stabbing me in my head 13 times. He's trying to hit me with this pole, and I'm hitting the pole back over and over again, to the point where my left arm, the bone and the meat just started hanging out of my arm and just sticking out, just hanging out of my arm. It was disgusting. And I still kept fighting, because if I would have put my hand down, he would have got my face and he would have definitely probably killed me. My head was already bashed in and already had 13 stabbings to one side. Well, I don't know what he would have done if I let him reach my face. I fought hard for him not to reach my face. Both arms got broken, my hands, big gashes on my legs. What made him stop was my 12-year-old daughter was banging on the door, and him walking out of the door to tell my girls, "Fuck your mother," right in front of them. My older daughter was smart enough to push my younger daughter out of the way and shut the door so she wouldn't see what had happened. So she blinded my youngest daughter, from seeing what happened. Unfortunately, my older daughter had to view it and call 911 and grab the towels and wrap them around my head and save my life. I flatlined in the ambulance. When I came to, they told me that my arm was probably never gonna work again. I had 2 casts on my hands. I had all these things wrapped around my head. I had to go through all this physical therapy. I had to have all these surgeries that caused me to get addicted to oxy pills and Xanax. The doctors were prescribing them to me, and the pain was so excruciating. I don't know how any human possibly dealt with the amount of pain that I was dealing with. And I did it though. I got addicted, but I did it. I beat it. I have 6 months sobriety off of oxy pills. I am in a drug program, and I have tapered off of a Xanax by smoking marijuana. I don't claim to be drug free, but I am a recovering addict. I do not use the drug that I'm addicted to anymore. Sorry, I'm just looking around. I smoke so that I don't have to take a lot of Xanax. And I haven't touched an oxy. So this man goes to jail, and here I am fighting for my life and my sanity, and I've been in and out of rehabs, in and out of detox centers. I can tell you, I've tried every single thing down to EDMR that everybody else has probably tried as well. And all I can say is that recovery is possible as long as you have people that are there to help you and be there for you. I'm not feeling too good. I think I'm getting a sore throat. I woke up last night feeling sick, so that's kind of why I don't look so hot. But I also don't want to, let you guys always see me with makeup on. Like, I want you to see that, everybody, normal people, ugly people, fat people, skinny people, addiction does not discriminate. Anybody can get addicted, and people that go around saying that we're weak-minded because we can't come off of pills. If you picked up pills just because you wanted to pick up pills and do drugs, then that's another story. That's your business, that's your problem. I still have no judgment against you, but I didn't do it that way. I didn't ask for the problem. I was almost beat to death, so I want my story, and hopefully this reaches more than just what I'm trying to do and the changes that I'm trying to make, not just for myself, but I would like to make a difference, and I hope that I'm gonna start to become involved more and more as I do these videos, and I let you guys watch me, how it is to be a recovering addict. Now, when I say recovering addict, I am recovered off of oxys. I am still taking Xanax. I'm having a hard time coming off of Xanax. Xanax is one of the hardest pills to come off of. They are deadly. They're dangerous. You cannot just come off of Xanax. You can die. You can go in cardiac arrest. You can have seizures. Xanax is the one pill you just can't just put it down and say, okay, I'm done. You actually have to be monitored and taken off slowly. And mark my words, don't try it. Don't try it on your own. You'll regret it. You'll end up in the ER. You'll end up with the seizure. You'll end up maybe with something even worse. Don't chance it. Don't chance it. Just go to the hospital. Trust me, you want the help. They will treat you awesome. You just have to know the right places, call the right numbers, talk to the right people. You'll know when you're in the right place, the way they talk to you and the way they treat you. You'll know whether you feel comfortable being there or not. There's more to my story. I have a lot of things that I've gone through in my life besides addiction and almost getting beat. I've gone through so much things. I could tell you so many things that I've watched, so many things that I've seen, so many things that I've done. Down to being a teacher, down to being a stripper, down to going to college and being a behavioral therapist. I've done it all. I have brains. I'm not an idiot. I'm very smart, very well educated. And now I hope to add maybe some type of addiction counselor or some type of thing, because now this is what I'm interested in. I want to really get involved into the community and start helping more addicts like myself and let them know that they're not alone. I hope everybody has listened to my story, or you come across it and subscribe. And I'm new at this, so give me a break. I'm giving it a shot. Have a good day, everybody.